Oh, Nana. Mr. Bobsy, I won't speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day, for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Move it up. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat jollof. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel am oh. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Naija no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it up. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses, but now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel am oh. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. Oh Nana, Mr. Bobsy, I don't speak my mind. Lord, come save my people.
Oh, greetings, comrades of the APC. This is the APC Diaspora online TV. And me, na comrade Owen Kasu. Today, na the 29th of October 2025. And the time na the UK, 9 minutes past 8 o'clock in the evening. Well, today, as we all know, on Wednesday, midweek, we are compelled to come to this platform today for can talk to una, for bring una a topic we don't create a lot of debates at the social media. So we think say it is incumbent on us, an imperative that this platform invites the necessary people then for can talk to this very topic we put out on a flyer yesterday for make people get themselves ready for come to this platform, for can join this conversation. Well, the one that we don't join me right now, now please make sure we know who sound at the watch from, and then we go take on from there. When I tell you who sound at the watch from, and then we go take on from there. Thank you very much, Yamatha, women's leader of the London constituency. Thanks for joining us in this platform as always. We have a very important topic for discuss today. We're going to do with the diaspora. So the link just there about for come out. So we go help for share the link. All we don't join, please just share the link for we before we start proper. And today we get a comrade who we invite. We hold a position at the diaspora. We are the mouthpiece of the diaspora. And I want to use this platform to make a profound apology to we comrade, we our comrade political Barrie. We hold a position as the diaspora PRO. And recently we had an occasion, when a district occasion, when at the APC UK and Ireland district fundraising dinner and dance. Our political warrior was there, the PRO, the mouthpiece of the diaspora. He was there. And we failed for acknowledge in presence and for recognize, in stewardship to the party. It was an occasion where recognition was one of the main things that we being take up to acknowledge the presence of people that we come at our events day. Given all the problems that we the party they go through, we acknowledge people then, but for some reason it was one of the people we not able to acknowledge and for even give them a platform for able to talk to we as the mouthpiece of the diaspora. And I take it up on myself and Fatia, that any mistake will happen on that particular day when it comes to acknowledgements, I and Fatia are responsible for that. And we tender our apologies profusely to we comrade political Barrie, and we want to make them known that it was not intentional. It's an oversight. We on no account we go see you and we not acknowledge you. But indeed, me see you and talk to you, political Barrie, and I want for making say it's nothing personal. So I want to bring you come in and welcome you to the platform, make you come live and say hi to comrades them. Welcome, political Barrie.
Yeah, thank you, Wankasu, PRO of the great UK APC district. And so viewers around the globe, I send greetings from me on side now. And on behalf of the APC Diaspora regional executive and membership, I say greetings. And I'm very, very much pleased today for come talk about the APC and other matters we concern the APC party right now. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. Political Barrie, please, I want to make you acknowledge my apology. We attender. I know say you've been there at the platform. Sorry, you've been there at the events, and you hold a very senior position now we diaspora region, and we fail for acknowledge you at the events, and me and Fatia were responsible because we make a disclaimer that wherever mistake take place, it has nothing to do with or any other person but me and Fatia, because then give we the laxity for let we just run the whole thing. So apologies tendered here live on this particular program. So I want to let you respond to that, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. To start with, just a slight correction. Fatia actually announced me. He he came around me, called me, and introduced me. But it was not done in a manner way equal to the position we are hold, and also for the fact that the diaspora regional, me as the senior person we've been there, we now get the opportunity for address the membership we can do, at least for send a message on behalf of the leadership, because they represent the national leadership now, and we are the oversight of all of the districts, them around the globe, and also the constituency them. So in that regard, we were supposed to be accorded more than just a shout out. And so, but anyway, politics mistake in Dede Boku. So I know say we are not doing deliberately. So apology accepted. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Political Barrie. We want for thank you for accepting our apologies. And I want to acknowledge the one that we don't declare themselves seed and then at the platform they watch. I want to tell you plenty thank you. Yamatha, the London constituency women's leader. Of course, as always, we get Prezo Song Jeman. We in a Bristol constituency today. He hold a very powerful position at the Bristol constituency. We get Mariam Abba from Cyprus. Thank you very much for joining us in this platform. We get the London constituency Secretary General, winner Arun Pape. Thank you for joining us. And we get Comrade Madam Shona Kagbo, watching from London. Himself now former Secretary of the Women's Congress UK and Ireland, and hopefully an aspirant for the London constituency leadership. And we got Mr. Eunice Akanu from Sierra Leone. I want for presume say this is the former chairman of the APC Diaspora, Eunice Akanu, aspirant. We have been former USA chairman. Hopefully, I'm not sure, but he go clarify maybe. We get the women's leader of the APC UK and Ireland, of course, with Madam Bintu Sise. I said to Bintu Sise. We get Mr. Adams Bangura Sef, don't come on. Mr. Review. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Please share the link for we can start this proper. So Mr. Mo Bangura also, thank you very much. So the reason why we come to not today, this midweek, of course, it come to a time now we can get really busy because with term of office they come to an end, and we get a lot of people that really aspire for positions them inside the APC. Of course, we all know say APC is a very attractive party, and people that want to retain positions, some people that want to aspire to new positions and stuff like that. So the activities of APC they develop, they pick up, very soon. The registration process they can go on smoothly, and of course, locations of where elections are to be held is another bone of contention when it comes to this new dispensation we want to try for roll out as a political party. Particularly so, we see on also for the diaspora. Recently, I think about the 17th of this month, in October, we see a press release from the Secretary General, National Secretary General, Comrade Lansana Dumbuya, Esquire. We say, they don't see, debates in the go all over the place now, social media, and that, from comrades them, that, the diaspora convention in location don't become a bone of contention among people, them, among comrades them. And it put out this press release for clear the air, for say it is clear inside the constitution of the APC of 2022. We talk about Article 29D, Article 32D, and Article 34D. We clearly state for say the constituency convention and dates for be announced by the secretariat. It go on for talk about the region as well. And if I can do a due diligence on this particular section of the constitution, I think say we'll go able for start from that. But I go on for let we comrade Barrie tell we a brief background of what bring about all this. In terms of an election will be take place at the diaspora, where that election day help for find a location outside for hold the convention. How we come about that election day for make the diaspora, chose a location for the convention. We prompt the debate and lead to this press release from the National Secretary General. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Moderator Wankasu. Thank you very much. Thank you to the listeners. Let me start by saying that the Diaspora 6 region is a recognized regional body, Article 31 of the APC Constitution. So we get legal rights, and also anything what they do in line with the Constitution and procedures. We chairman and the secretary, the deputy secretary, consult with the National Secretary General, because as I say, this is a regional body where very, very responsible no in roles. So we are aware of the article, wait and quote, Article 29D. So upon that, we contact the Secretary General, and the Secretary General tell we say, well, we're gonna go ahead and give we a list, a name, and then thereafter we go make the announcement. But we now go and consult and make a decision. And because APC is a democratic party, we not just want to go sit down, maybe the chairman alone go and say, well, I don't choose X place or Y place. So it convene a meeting twice, but we'll not be able to vote on, we'll not be able to make a decision because we get other matters at hand will be discussed by the executive and the national executive. Sorry, not the regional executive. So because of time, we postpone them twice. So the making third time, we meet on the 13th of September 2025 this year. And the regional convention itself, that is to say, the regional executive members, when I was 17, and then the chairman them. We say, well, this is the task. We want deliberate on them. The two meetings that we deliberate on them. We then decide, say, okay, looking at all arguments we come across and in line with the Constitution. So we decide, say, we're not going to make a few people them or just the chairman decide on this. We go allow a vote for take place so that we go get the list in sequence, number 1, number 2, number 3, for Senate to the Secretary General. We are in rightly so as the administrative head of the party for make the announcement. So we held a vote out of the 37 executive members, including the regional, the district chairman, them, we been let me just check the list again. Sorry, 37 executive members. So out of that 37, that 29 attend. So we get quorum already. With that 29, they attend. We then call for a vote, and the vote take place where we get 21 members in favor of Guinea, Conakry, and 5 members in favor of Germany, and then we get 3 abstention. That is to say, they did neither so, neither this way, they abstain. Now, all what we do is in line with the Constitution. We consider, for example, Article 12 of the APC Constitution, Section A, subsection 1 and 2, we basically say every member get the right for participate fully in APC business. And then also article section subsection 2 say every member get right for vote and be voted for. So it's very important that we consider this section of the APC Constitution, because when we make a decision, we be argue on that, say we now want to make a decision we go bring if you like petition or even court matter, because if we make a decision, we get for look into the entire Constitution so that we dey in line with that Constitution day. And we follow Article 30 of the APC Constitution, and then, of course, Article 31 of the Diaspora, where give the mandate to the Diaspora. Now, that is how we conducted this, free and fair. So 21 voted for Guinea, 5 voted for Germany, 3 abstained, and that was the result. So we sent out to the Secretary General, but tell and say we don't do exactly how he advised we, and this is the result. So we wait for make the announcement, but I will come to that at some point here.
All right. Thank you very much for your background explanation of what transpire in the diaspora. So we actually vote, we get a quorum of 29 people them, comrades them, including executive members and chairmen them, not so?
Right, exactly.
Okay. And then on that 29 day out of 37, 21 people them that they vote.
For Guinea.
That they vote for Guinea.
Yes.
And then so that means 5 people and vote for
Germany.
For Germany. So in total, then are 26 people and participate.
No, 29. 3 abstain.
3 abstain. I don't know if I should mention the 3 way abstain as participate or whatever. I don't know. But then they are the list of the.
Well, then essentially, if you say you abstain, still you participate. That's correct.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So when I submit this results to the Secretariat, to the National Secretary General.
Yes,
and we acknowledge them. Not so?
Yes, yes.
So what prompt the letter for come out, and what in this letter mean?
Right.
All this process will take place. What in this letter
mean? We get issue also in America where they have similarly they meet executive members, they meet where the districts where they decide for hold their own convention, if you like, na Washington DC. I believe I stand to be corrected by Washington DC, and then some members refuse to acknowledge that, and also we own regional as one or two executive members go na Freetown and protest basically to the Secretary General. So the Secretary General in right, it try for what in that letter is essentially for emphasize that he himself get a role for play, which is right, Article 29, he and that role they for play. That is for announce the date and place.
Okay.
Now,
So
some people them
let me just hold on there. I want you hold on there for me quickly because we get Diana Cole, we get Gustavo Cano, and we get quite a lot of people that are not joining right now. They listen. That Article 29 we did talk so for say the Secretary General get a role for play and it gets waiting for announce. Not so. Let me
yeah.
read Article 29. If you can read that for me, you get there with you.
Yes. Article 29, not to the whole article anyway. Now, Article 29
D.
D.
According to the reports, the press release, now
Mhm.
Article 29D, now it quotes.
Yes. So it says a regional convention shall be held once every 3 months, every 3 years. Sorry,
Okay.
3 years. That is to say, we mandates get for expire
Yeah.
essentially February.
Understandable.
So we get for hold that it go down complete in 3 years. Yeah. So at a date and place to be announced,
Yeah.
by the Secretary General. Such
Okay.
date to be at least 3 months before the National Delegate Conference. That
Okay.
is to say, before the National Delegate Conference. Now, here where the confusion is. I just want to use a slight analogy, or if you like, comparison.
Mm-hmm.
The ECSL, the chief commissioner, the ECSL boss,
Mm.
according to Sierra Leone Constitution, he get the mandate for announce the result. He get the mandate for announce the date where the whole national election, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then announce the result.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is where it's I'm not a lawyer and I not pretend to be a lawyer, but I educate enough for understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The this area is that I just want to relate to the ECSL, for example. Yeah, this is just one example.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
ECSL boss
Yeah.
gets the mandate for announce
Uh-huh.
the date and announce the result, but in order for determine, or let's say in order for choose the president and vote, then get for go vote for the president. If you
Okay.
understand which side it come from, okay?
Uh-huh.
So in order for get the mandate for announce the date of the election and the result,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
And so the Secretary General, he is the administrative head. In union powers, he gets the mandate under Article D 29D for announce the date and location.
All right.
Now, equally so, the regional executive gets the mandate for meet and vote and decide on affairs of the diaspora, 6 region.
Okay. All right.
So if you get the two properly, you go understand for say the Secretary General try for reiterate in your position.
Okay. I get Mike Jones. They watch all the way from Australia, and he's very keen for understand this one properly. Let me go back to 29D. A regional convention shall be held once every years at a date and place to be announced. I think say me want underline the word announce. Okay, the article say announce. Okay,
Yeah.
well now further up into this letter before it comes to the articles, them there is a phrase. Make I just read them for you, yeah. The paragraph, the second paragraph, which says, while such activity engagements reflects the deep commitment and enthusiasm of our membership, it is important to reaffirm that the APC Constitution 2022 clearly assigns the authority to determine the dates and venue of these conventions to the office of the National Secretary General. You know the word where they use now, so we a capture determine. Okay, the Secretary General say while all these things they go on, the Constitution clearly states that the responsibility is in the office of the National Secretary General for determine. Okay, make I read them back. 2020 clearly assigns the authority to determine the dates and venue of these conventions to the office of the National Secretary General. So tell me, a right term say now office they determine the date, time, and venue. But in the article, it say now for announce.
Okay, so let's go by what's in the Constitution. I no want preempt anything or say anything we go contradict the Secretary General, but let's stick with the article 29 and section D. Okay, so we don't complete with task assigned to we by the Secretary General, which is to constitute and determine 3 locations in sequence. Now, which one? Now, the number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, so we've done that. Now, as I say, we not only get Article 29 at the APC Constitution or 29D, we get many other articles them where so many way justify we action for do this democratically. Okay, and as you know, we do them in a democratic manner. Everybody vote. If certain people they not accept the outcome, then say, well, then for go cry to the Secretary General. Not their own decision that I will not comment on that. But we have to also accept that a decision in a democratic setting, the best form of reaching an outcome is through a vote. And that is voting na the bone, na the nucleus of democracy. The people have to have a say, and the majority carries the vote. Now, while we do that, we make sure say we not infringe on the Constitution. The outcome, the result was overwhelming. 21 yes for Guinea, 5 for Germany. Now, 100%, and I can vouch for that. The Secretary General is very democratic. He's a politician. He's a seasoned lawyer. He knows that this decision did not violate the APC Constitution, and this decision for Lawi decide based on democratic on the democratic basis was also authorized by him. And so that is the outcome. I can understand if people then they were not satisfied and not happy with the outcome. But if we say that way they will go, well, APC not go move, because if me not satisfied, then I bring up issue, then the other minds have not satisfied, bring up issue. How we go resolve that? We go only resolve that through the way we resolve, and so that is through election. Now that we make sure say that happen. We know take upon we saw the chairman of the diaspora not take upon himself and make a decision
Okay.
on his
All
own.
right. Okay. Make I just acknowledge a few people that we don't join. We get we brother now also Kontomba Damasi. We na the Emmanuel the Rising Sun, one of the vocalists, the vocal people them na social media for we party APC, and of course somebody we always very strong in we fight against the SLPP. So we also get now so Esther Tucker, comrade Esther Tucker, we na a former deputy welfare at the UK and Ireland. Of course, instead they aspire for the constituency leadership at the UK and Ireland. And we get an interview with Esther Tucker on Friday at this platform. So when we can listen to Esther Tucker, which in our policies there we get for puts forward, which will make when are convinced for vote for on Friday. So when I look forward for that on Friday within also same time 8 o'clock. And we get, of course, Fatia Tia Samura, the face of this particular platform. We want to say thank you for sharing. The link don't go wild, and people are joining in. Thank you very much for that, and everybody for sharing. So, political Barrie, let's come back to this topic here. So, una do elections, una get overwhelming votes. We agree for say yes. The diaspora convention, then for go Olam na Guinea. And when at 21 people that then vote. 5 people then vote against Guinea, they say they want to Germany. Right. And 3 people then abstain from this one. When I don't write that details, when I don't send them to the Secretary General, and the Secretary General don't write a letter for reaffirm what the Constitution say.
Yeah.
And you no want for misconstrue the Secretary General, you think say a democratic man, he just try for make and clear for saying the Secretariat. Okay? Now then they announce according to the Constitution. You ignore the paragraphs there within at the top.
Yeah.
You focus on the actual article.
Yeah.
Say the Secretary General and the announced dates, place, and time.
Yes.
Of this particular thing 3 months ahead of the elections.
Yes.
So? Okay. So now I want for you to tell me waiting at the rationale behind Guinea.
Yeah, thank you very much. As I say, we look into many areas of the Constitution. We try for make sure say we know in we decision that cannot be challenged later in court, where the people then go get ground for challenge that decision in court. Now, we first convention as alone it took place. That was exceptional because of the situation, and the diaspora regional body was just created, and so everything was very fast as we've been try forget we flag bearer very fast 2023 election. So we do an putlocker, but that was exceptional. So now that we get the diaspora region, we now conclude say the next convention will be in the diaspora. Now, how do we select venue for this? We get for look for many many things. We get to consider many things. Number one is accessibility. We need a place where accessible to everybody. Because they operate within various countries and worldwide, okay, different continents, different time zone. So we get for look for a venue, a location where very suitable, where go able to accommodate everybody, and we not go create any constraints to voters or candidates. So we take that into consideration in line with Article 12, which is very, very important here in this matter. We decide, say, okay, let's see what comes, voting at the suggestion. So a lot of suggestions then come up. As I say, we had 3 meetings, and United States come up, certain European countries then come up, UK come up, Ghana come up, Guinea, Gambia, Liberia. And so we had a long discussion, and everybody participated. And at the end of the day, we say, okay, now we narrow down to North America, Europe, and Africa. Because Australia, of course, is also, we get a district there. It could be a potential venue as well. But we narrow down to 3, if you like, continents: Africa, Europe, and North America. Now, we now continue for deliberate, and then we say, okay, we don't narrow down now to these 3 places. So let's have a vote on it, and then we see the outcome, and then we follow, because that's the only plausible way where we go able make a decision where go be very democratic and could stand a test of time. So we convene the meeting. Of course, as I say, 29 members then attend, and then the vote was open. I see somebody ask question whether the venue an open vote. Yes, it was open. Then they call your name, and then you call the place where you vote for. If you say Guinea, then mark you say you don't say Guinea. And it was not a secret ballot. It was very open. Call your name, and then you choose which country you prefer. So in that process, we now get 21 we say yes for Guinea, and then 5 for Germany, and then 3 abstain. Now,
okay. Political, I want to ask you a question. This press statement will come out from the National Secretary General. It can reaffirm una action, or it can actually dismiss una action of actually voting?
No. The Secretary General, of course, people then don't complain. We know that
but a democratic thing now take place.
Yeah, democratic. This is the tragedy. I mean, if you have Peter Conte up till now, the claims in a chairman of the APC, so you can imagine the situation at the voting that happened. So if Peter Conte up till now they say, oh no, he's the chairman of the APC, so you will have this type of people who will not accept losing, basically. So then complain, fair enough, now then right. But I don't see any basis on which basis then complain they voting, on which ground then go complain, because this was not a selection, or is not something where we go sit down, kuku jumuku, we decide. It was an open. the complainant, one of the complainant was there. He participated in the election. So
Okay.
I just wonder why they don't actually write the chairman and say, well, there was a procedural error, for example, there was vote rigging, there was, something tangible that you go say, these people then get credible reason for complaint. But there is nothing like that. Then just dismiss we as if we are nothing. We have no mandate, we have no right, and we have no authority to constitute and vote for a venue.
All right.
So that is what in Nadayon only thing was see where them put forward.
Okay. All right. I want for you give me another rationale. The one that we vote for Germany. Give me another rationale why you think say they're still fighting for Germany. You know, what's are the other reason that why you think say Germany for be the place to side and for do this thing? Because the diaspora within us, so mostly Europe, easy for let we all reach there from the UK. We all go meet up in Germany from Europe, then the Americans then can come meet we, of course, and get the financial power. Bakar Bundu is here, Namawi, old money and stuff like that. So why not Germany? Why make we not try for doing Germany? We don't do Africa and Salon the last time. Why not Germany this time? What's like say that the reason we make them advocate for Germany?
There was a lot of argument, or let's say point against hosting such an event in North America or Europe. Now, I will start with, let's say, Germany. I mean, let's leave North America, Germany. Now, we find out that there is a lot of constraints for especially African candidates, and also people that we get for vote, we get for participate. And as I know, me na person we don't live in Germany, I know the country very well, and but I am looking into the constitution, and for not get an issue later where we go get for confront, I decided to vote for Guinea as a host country. Now, Guinea is very close to Sierra Leone, and it's accessible to everyone, every candidate and every voter. Unlike a location like Germany, I know right now what they go on politically, it is very difficult to get a visa, especially from Africa. Even if you're not in Africa, let's say Asia or other Middle East, because we get delegates and they from Middle East, it's very, very difficult to get a visa for come there and participate or be a candidate in such an election.
Okay.
So that is one major argument where people then put, and where you get for convince the people them. So the argument of practicality of location or accessibility of location carries a big weight, and so we held a vote. This is very important. I must emphasize this. And then overwhelming majority say Guinea could be the ideal place for do the convention.
Okay, that's understandable. Now, you agree with me, say the National Secretary General get the right for change that location day single-handedly?
Well, I know one comment, I know one kind of comment directly on that. But what I would say, in my own opinion, as a politician, it will be very, very much, it is highly unlikely, I will say so, a Secretary General go reverse an election, especially when it was done in a free and fair manner, and that everybody was involved and everybody been get the right for vote, and the vote was open and transparent, and the result was overwhelming. And so the Secretary General is also, mind you, is going to be a candidate for the National Convention, and I don't think it will be wise to reverse a democratic process, and
Okay.
especially the one way through voting. But
Right.
I'm saying this based on my own calculation. I'm not a try for say I'm not a try for basically dismiss in the Article 29D, we give the power for announce the venue. That is not what I try for do. Let's get it clear.
No, but he has the power to announce.
In my own judgment, the elections as election took place, it was nobody. They not disenfranchised nobody. It was because let's for argument's sake, the one the way they complain. So what in a day own solution?
Okay, well, make I tell you. We comrade from the UK, we obviously don't tender in card, they're not putting cards on at the table for Aspire winner comrade Adams Bangura. According to the last convention, there is a what I would call undue advantage given to certain people and because of financial power from the African bloc. They literally claim, say, allegedly pay for people in transportation, pay for people in party cards, or whatever, host them and stuff like that. And all the people in the happen for just go loyal and go, support them. And that undue advantage they comrade Adams, they try to avoid. They need a level playing field for everybody, for feel free, for vote without the influence of any person from anywhere because of their financial status or whatever it is. So that's an undue which itself, and it's a democratic process, but it's a process we get a very serious ramification if they just allow anomaly happen na Guinea, because of people will use them financial leverage for change the whole game within a short period of time. So what would you say to Comrade Adams for satisfying?
Well, I not be one specifically for names here. But again, that will be very.
Adams don't make a lot of comments the way I'm not going to read all, but I just pick up from what he say for say, it gets reservation on this particular democratic process.
Well, what in Adams they do essentially now for question with legitimacy. And so all along in your own comment or what you been on the try for what's it's like we do not have the right to come to meet, to decide, to this, So that is for the fact that it is try for question with legitimacy, I will leave that. I will leave that for other place. I not go because I don't want call name. I don't want engage an individual. This process we not do am for disenfranchise any individual. Now you right for say, well, the meet will meet, we vote. That is not okay, because obviously you go say, well, that go put me in a disadvantage. Whatever we within a call. For me, I go advise everybody when a candidate go out there, wait for the the process like it starts, for example, lower level. And again for Kande, please don't forget, because there's a lot to talk about.
We jump at the lower level in a minute.
Yes. Now we can forget new officers, mostly new officers, new people then get for come in. Okay. Now, instead of the focus on venue, I go advise anybody when a candidate or we want contest, focus on convincing the people. It no matter whose side and they, convince them that I am the best person for how you call be the candidate for the diaspora, be the chairman for the diaspora 6 region, or be the secretary general for the diaspora 6 region, or PRO or whatnot. Focus on that, because if you begin the question venue and they try for disenfranchise other people then you are not doing yourself a favor. So focus on sending your message rather than looking for a way for make you get advantage, by altering the venue, or by saying, oh no, I'm this will not get right for do this and what and call. And we have right. It is in the Constitution. It is here. We have right. And as Article 12, Section B, subsection 1 say, everybody for abide by the Constitution. And Article 5 also talk about the supremacy of the Constitution. So,
Barrie, Bakar Bundu talk about a similar election will take place now in the United States. We then choose a venue and then get observers there also. We been Didi, we are veteran and women's leader, something like that. So I think they always have them then take part. They conduct this election openly and then gets a venue in America. That also gets an issue with they don't back, not so?
Yeah, well, we get for land for, you see, we now the APC we get for land for accept outcomes through democratic processes, and we get for accept that I go win or I go lose. This is how politics they either I lose or I win, and that is not the end of everything. This is an internal political party issue. And so the more we try for through bring up issue, the more we keep the party in a standstill, because let's face it, yes, I don't see Adams, don't make a lot of comment, but they talk about he said on petition. Well, petition what? A vote that was transparent, So what in I actually go be curious for know which process in things say we for follow. Because if you talk say like if they talk about we get for sit down with who? And we sit down with who? The executive, and including the chairman. We don't meet. We say, okay, we have to do something. And this is something where the Secretary General now give with our mandate for go ahead and select days, dates, places. Okay? We have an evidence to the effect. Okay? So we have done exactly that. Okay. And this is the outcome. So what is the issue? What is the alternative?
The issue now, so Mr. Barrie, there are certain things that when it comes to elections, if you sleep like wing in the billboard like over your head. Adams Bangua contest now, so in an election where he was seen as the clear winner of the elections day. For those small tweaks, small technical area Usa sleep no more. Then bail ball overhead. And if you don't, you go talk say no to do or die or whatever. No, it's not
No,
the end of
well,
it.
I
But that was the
interject.
end of it.
First and foremost,
That was the no wait. That was
the
the
thing
end of
is
Adams.
it's
aspiration.
ironical. It's ironical in the raise issues with the African when 2023 in team they use the African bloc fully for like the man become elected as the chairman. You
Which one
know,
are they?
he
Which 2023?
contributed. Sorry?
Which step? Who the
Well,
man?
the current chairman. So they were a political ally. He, Adam, play a very important role. You know, I'm not being one, so as I say, I don't want to discuss them because it is not part of what he account for. But if they try for kind of a question with legitimacy, then why not being questioned then terminally when the team favor him and in team, you know, we had other candidates than there, Unisa and the late Leslie Allen, where we are well-known two candidates, okay? Very established, high competency, know the diaspora. But then this same Adams, where they cry today, they mobilized the African bloc heavily in political allies then they before we they did all that, and then what happened at the end of the day? They won. So we said, okay, that is election, that is voting, you know, in as much this was like a one-sided, because overwhelmingly the APC the voting now the place they was in mainly African delegates at the Midedi, but we never complained. So why in they can't complain now is
Okay.
ironical, and to be honest, that is very dishonest. You know,
that don't prompt me for say I go need for Brinkam Adams na this platform. One of them days, yeah, Lainsef can give your own side of the.
Well, I mean, the problem here is why a candidate, one candidate is not the only candidate. There are a lot of candidates. Why, if we can question the diaspora, they constitute as an executive body and make a decision on behalf of the diaspora. So if he say he's not satisfied, okay, he say according to him, he don't petition he don't send petition to the Secretary General. That's fine. You're right.
Now petition on a letter.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe I stand to be corrected, but I don't know if it's a petition. I don't think it's been sent a letter ahead of all these activities where they happen, so and stuff like that. You know, but I don't know. Anyways, but let me go into the actual thing. We can close this particular
so in summary, we are waiting for the time. Of course, we follow the proper procedure and the due process, and that is what we don't do. And so we don't acknowledge the letter, even though it is a bit disappointing that we see on our social media. I must say it here loud and clear, but we have seen the letter and we can confirm that the Secretary General just confirmed his authority enshrined in the Constitution. That's all it's about this letter. It just confirmed, you know, and which we know and we are fine with. So nothing much, nothing more, nothing less. We are fine with the letter and that reaffirming his role based on the Article 29D. So that is fine. We have no problem about it. So, but for like people then come and question we and cry loud where a process not start itself, because we got to go to lower level election, then go for elect ward them. From there we go to constituency, From constituency, we go to district, and from district, then officers then they from the district, then they get for go pan the convention and they get for go participate. So we don't know who are these district officers. So I go advise any candidate, especially you where they vie for regional position, wait till you know the candidate, the people then way then don't elect in the district. That is a clever thing to do. And then you try for put your vote to them and ask them for support you and present you what's and call. But it will not be very good for somebody for come the attack, they dismiss, the fight, and the what's and call. So it doesn't make sense,
So political library, you don't make your points, and we thank you for that. And what's in your position will you aspire for now in the next dispensation?
Definitely I not get for stand for position on the diaspora.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my last term, and because my intention is to focus na saloon politically. So that is the direction now. And so, but as I say, I'm not in haste. When the time reach, I go make my intention known.
Okay. No, we party in a very dire situation at the moment. A lot of people they gear up for positions, and lower level for can start soon. We get 11 petitions now PPRC, and the party they don't respond to them. I think we wait for PPRC for come up with judgments on them issues, and including the Samsumana one. And we would expect it by now. If we don't give you a verdict for the we gazette them, we put them out, publish them for another 2 weeks, and after that 2 weeks, now the announcement for the lower level will start. Well, we are yet to see anything, and we are still here confronted by we comrades them we aggrieved by the 2023 elections, and now issues we go want for face head on and try for deal with them in a manner we will all go get for come together and go vote for we new leaders them at the world level, constituency, district, region, and national. How is it able for reconcile all of them problems there so we get as a party, with your own experience as district regional PRO?
Yeah, to start with, the APC obviously they're in a very difficult situation for the fact that we don't be in opposition for years now. We get a lot of challenges, and as you can see, some of these challenges is people then bringing up issues because them feel say if you not go their own way, then for make problem, and then they get away because we're in opposition. And the fact is, when you're in opposition in a country like Sierra Leone, the ruling government they seized every opportunity for tie you down, and we don't see them plenty is not secret. As you know, we get the rules, the election rules, where now from the constitution, then draw the rules then the APC constitution. But that notwithstanding, people then come out and petition the rules then Now the party don't respond to them petition and the rules them now they will wait for the PPRC acknowledge and tick them off, and then the convention, the lower level election, they start. It could be in the next 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. We not get the power for force PPRC for make a decision. What thing we don't do is we don't respond to them petition and the way they come against the election rules. But the election rules are very clear and they all come up from the Constitution. But as I say, why people then feel say if you not go their way, then for open a fight, then for bring confusion, then for push, say, and we accept their own way. And accepting their own way, we violate the Constitution. Then we go back square one. So now we they insist say everything what they do, we for go through the Constitution. Now we are very confident that the PPRC go look into the we don't respond to them matter the PPRC go look into the whole matter and think we. But as I say, we then now we then our position, and we now get friends in those institutions. So we just they do we best and follow the law to the latter. That is our only trump card. So
Yes.
this is where we are. We depend wait for Leiden approve the election rules, and then we kick off with the lower level election.
Okay. Political library, I think say you don't give your views on all of this, and we want to tell you plenty thank you for the time we don't take for joining at this platform here. So we want to say thank you to the producer, Mr. Mo Bangura, MMBB from Reading and Oxford, for in technical support we don't always give to this platform and keep this platform alive. And we want to say thank you to the viewers also. Plenty viewers them make commentaries on this particular issue. So today on a Wednesday, I think it was quite overwhelming for see that. And I want to make also know say on Friday we get Comrade Esther Tucker who the aspire for the London constituency chairman position, and very soon it do in declaration at the UK, and it can't talk to me why it stand for this. So we also get other aspirants that we get for coming to this platform very soon. From next week we begin get them for coming for can tell we their own aspiration, which make them aspire and waiting that the policies don't go bring come for we. So the platform there is on our disposal at any time we are ready. Some people just call and then we go schedule a date and time, so we go able for coming at the platform for come present yourself. So political library, before you depart, give me one last few words for a wrap up within we don't discuss today on this particular issue. So about the diaspora, as you are the diaspora PRO, and say comrade the way they aspire for the positions them, where they raise concerns about them, issues there, their activity there. So our comrades, we know what happened at the UK now when Comrade Adams not been get the chance, forget this thing. We know what happened. Our talent was tossed aside for this long. And he's ready, and he makes sure say, not stone, not the way for touch. Go see don't sleep now wing again and go bail ball overhead. So now the concerns in our so address the issue politically and rationally as a politician.
Well, what's in my advice to everybody in the APC where they vie for position, be it constituency, especially in the diaspora, district, regional, one thing what we have for bear in mind, now APC for win, not to winner. Now APC for be successful, not to winner. Where APC successful, where APC win, we all don't win. This role them all they come up for, that role them all they come up for like we help the APC for kind of power. It is not actual power. It is actually you the volunteer, you service, you talent, your ability, you all what you get for like APC kind of power. If everybody focus on that one day, we not get this kind of fight. We not get no fight. We not get no recrimination. We not get problem arguing here and there and so on. You know. And me, I always say, I they gonna play, I they look for an area where I go be useful for help the party for win election. Not for begin think about myself. I want be the XYZ, I want be this, I want be that. It is worthless, it is useless. If you get them position and they will not come to power, it's useless. People then go, what you get for do with that? What you go do with that? Zero. So we main focus will be how we the kind of power. And for too much, people then they occupy roles them where they not get time. I'm not going to say they not get talent for execute their role, but they not get the time. You know, so if you look yourself, you say, okay, I not get the time. Honestly, I not able to get boku thing. Don't come out for it because we want people them we go get the time, we go throw themselves out there for the party for that we win election. That should be the goal. I see a lot of battle inside this internal election. You know, I see a lot of fighting, a lot of campaign as if we are, you know, competing with SLPP. And so we have to stop it. We have to have a break. We all accommodate. And so make policy not desperate too much for all a position where at the end of the day you go create so many divisions among ourselves. You understand? So me Nadande the appeal to the majority for say not to which position you hold now APC, now how you work, how you talented, now then go see, then draw you for play a role in government. People then for understand that one day. Not to for say, then get for go look, okay, that person then are the whatnot, now the chairman of Yanda, so come they can't make you. No. You talent, you ability, you capacity, the way you the waiting and call. You know, I was a forefront, a vanguard, a fighter. I'm always a fighter, forefront for APC. Without I not being hold no position. Majority known at the diaspora. I was always front line. I did take initiative. I did move ideas. I did bring up Putin and call. You know, so it doesn't mean you have to, and I get recognized through that, not because I've been hold a position. No, it's because then the CI Barrie is out there, it is right. You know, one of the front man for protest, for example, one of the man them where they talk, the social media, where they take on SLPP, and you know, so this is how I got to be known. You understand? And recognized by the leadership. So now we left for take this thing now like a real war battle. This is what I don't see. It's wrong. Let us desist from that. Let we focus on how we bring APC to power.
Okay.
That should be our focus. If we go sleep, we lay down, we waiting and call. Because if we create enmity already among we self because of position there inside the party. How are we going to work together? How are we going to work together? Because we need a total unity. Look, for example, just a quick one. The SRPP, the President Madabio, he don't order say no flag bearer campaign. Imagine then get a young convention recently. Okay, he has stopped any campaign for flag bearership. Nobody. Then they do on sumu sumu, but nobody. Okay, why? We're not able to do that because we're not in power. But then they in power. He has power. He has power to do that. We don't. The only power what we get now, the power of unity. Now in we get. If we allow that there for slip away, I'm afraid we will struggle a lot. The power of unity. Now no more we get. We don't get executive power.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Political Eye Barrie. Thank you for your time you take for Can Talk to Me today. We really appreciate. And you mentioned something the way I really like about, people sacrificing their time, giving their time. It's not about the position. You get a position another time, it's useless. But if you get the time for work for the party, it's very, very important. This is what we do in this platform. Likes of Mr. Mo Bangura, the likes of, Comrade Delwin them, Fatia, Maria, who don't join me recently, likes of Dr. Denke, JS, then people they don't spend their time, they don't sacrifice years, years. They come on a weekly basis, they bring down this platform to the people, and whether now 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the watch, we always owe it to them for bring this platform to them, for talk to them. It doesn't matter how many of them, So we really appreciate the time for come, and we really appreciate Mr. MMBB in the midweek for come bring with this platform for people for view, and then we get a discussion about APC, and we'll get more in the subsequent week then, depending on Mr. Mo Bangura in time. We really want for tell and thank you, and of course the viewers them, you always make we feel happy for connect. We always connect to now. We want to say thank you for on our time, on our take for view and be part of this discussion. Yamata, the women's leader of the London constituency, Prezo Song Jeman. Thank you very much, Mariam Abba, Arun Pape, Secretary General, Shona Kagbo, Secretary General, Eunice Kanu from Freetown, Sierra Leone, women's leader in the district, Madam Bintu Sisei, Adams Bangura, of course, Diaspora Chairman aspirant, former youth leader, of course, astute comrade, Mikey Jones, thank you very much from Australia for joining us. Gustavo Kanu, thank you very much. We really appreciate our time. Diana Cole from Manchester, thank you for joining us. The Vice Chair of the Manchester constituency, Fatia Tia Samura, of course, the face of this wonderful platform. Thank you, Fatia. Esther Toka, we get you on Friday. Please join us for we can listen to within Esther Toka, Kangiri. We get Emmanuel the Rising Sun, gallant comrade, on the social media, fight for APC, really keen about position, just like how I bag the talk, they do it work on your own side, So we say thank you to everybody. I'm not going to call all the names them. Of course, Adams Bangura, you comments there, we don't take note of them. We get Bakar Bundu from Minnesota, as they can say, Minnesota. Thank you very much for joining us, and you inputs there also. We acknowledge them, Mr. Cherno Jallo. Thank you very much. Aich Dalton, also thank you very much for your comments that we make. We really appreciate you for sitting there and watching us. We really, really appreciate your time, what you take for what we get. Also, Salom Bobo, you send a very touching message for say you on Kasu, you say good afternoon, whatever you say you might join the APC. We really appreciate that. Man, we don't follow this platform so over the years. You don't bash me so many times, but we actually get strong jaws them for actually take them like the chin and also embrace you. We dey look forward for when we go reach out, and then we go welcome you inside APC, and we go acknowledge you fight for which you've been believing, but now you don't change, you don't come back to within you think say that the right thing. We go really happy for accommodate you inside the APC. So we are looking forward to your phone call, and we will give you your party card without fail. Within a short period of time, you will get your APC party card. Mr. Abdul Khalid Kamara, thank you very much. We take note of you. And of course, yeah, so many names. I'm not able for, Arun Pape, Maita Masakoy. Everybody we don't join, we want to say thank you, and thank you. Mr. MMBB, over to you. Thank you very much for the wonderful show tonight. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Oh, Nana. Mr. Bobsy, I want to speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day, but them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Oh, why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we dey here they run to? Move it down. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat love. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It dey very close and they feel am oh. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it down. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It dey